Good afternoon, Asafo Hakish Kwame here. Thank you all for tuning in and listening in. Um, the name of this piece is Saving Our Youth. For those who may not know, I was born and raised in the Baltimore metropolitan area. I have a lot of experience with working with young people, um, and I do believe that my operations, mission, and objectives are essential um, to Baltimore, and I have a very, very thorough analysis of which I believe that many individuals may not understand and or appreciate, but suffice to say, I'm moving forward rapidly. I appreciate all of my allies and supporters who have truly recognized my unique experience, my unique research and analysis in terms of knowing what needs to happen, and knowing that I represent a new level or new standard and a new knowledge base of quality leadership that must be truly front and center in empowerment of our community. And so, there are many different things that are causing our dysfunctionality, dysfunctional community, dysfunctional families. I think that our low standards, collective low standards, and lack of proper time management and developmental actions, proactive developmental empowering actions are holding many of us back. Many of us have too many activities that do not lead to our freedom, to our empowerment, to our self-actualization. And many people have heard me speak before, and I've always mentioned the Maslow hierarchy of needs, the theory of what comes first: the food, clothing, and shelter, and then the different levels all the way up the pyramid to self-actualization. And this is what we have. Many of us are really do not go through the process to reach different levels of development. And so you have people who are wandering aimlessly and purposely. And the reality is that right now, many of us do not read, and we're not teaching our young people to read strategically and consciously to find out issues that are significant to us, to our development. And so this is why I did my presentation. Survival in the 21st Century, which I have the DVD available, as well as my presentation called Show Me the Money. Very essential analysis that if individuals have not heard, they're missing certain key things. I'm just going to make it plain, because there are many leaders out here that are misleading us culturally, the Afrocentric individuals, the conscious ones, and even those that are speaking about motivating you. It's about motivating people, and I do believe that people need particular motivations, but people have to see the benefits or the fruits of their labor, and that's what we're having. We have organizations in place that cannot empower us as a people, that do not have the proper business frame of reference and the market share, shall I say. So you have people pushing programs that do not fit in our community, and I'm going to speak about a lot of this in my book. Well, actually, I'm writing 2 books, but I'm co-authoring a particular book, Mission Unstoppable, with Mr. George Frazier, Susan Taylor, and Dr. Randall Pickett. And it's going to be a phenomenal, a very, very phenomenal and most valuable piece of work that we have to all should be encouraged to get, and we're going to make it happen. And that's why I'm happy to be on board. And I was specially selected because someone very wise recognized my diverse skills, talents, knowledge, and abilities. And actually, I got this book recently. It's called Read and Grow Rich by Tom Burke, but it's Burke Hedges. It's a critical analysis about reading and the power of reading and how reading has the potential to transform lives. And this is why, it's essential for our young people to read, to develop a vocabulary, to be able to develop 21st century life skills, to be able to be productive, to be productive enough to provide an adequate, livable wage for themselves. And outside of that, many people are just conditioned and content. And they're not teaching us what we need to know. Many of these so-called leaders, they don't know. They haven't studied like I have. And so if they're not studying my work at this particular time, or have listened to some of my the particular messages that I've put out, or the different books that I put out, then they, for the most part, are going to be worthless to us as a people. And so we have to really begin to listen to key leadership in this day. And I know some of these other people out there, I've listened to their work, but they're misleading us at this time. All of them are misleading us at this time. And so, except my people that are in my immediate circle who work with me and hear my message at different times. And I'm patient, but, I'm not patient, because some of these folk are intentionally misleading us. And so that's what we have to really be prepared to do. So thank you. Peace.